As we know, Eddie Hearn has Wembley booked for April 13th, and we know that the rematch with Wilder and Fury is highly likely, but we are not sure exactly when that event will take place. It will likely take place in the early part of this year, and it could be clashing with the April 13th date, or at least on a weekend before or after that date. But I would guess that it is more likely the event would take place the weekend before the Joshua fight. Considering we are making our way through January now, it is highly unlikely that the fight will take place in March, so April seems like the best time for the fight to take place, but it's just when, and if this fight is even made, it is not 100% sure that the rematch will take place, but it is, as I said, highly likely. But if the event will take place in April, then it would be silly to go after Joshua and his whoever opponent he will be getting in with, possibly Dillian Whyte. But, I mean, if they go after that, they're not going to sell as many tickets and pay-per-views. So their best option is to go before Joshua and possibly Dillian Whyte, because then they will maximise ticket sales and maximise pay-per-view sales also. If this does go ahead, then it seems like Frank Warren is slightly jousting with Eddie Hearn, trying to put that date on before Joshua's fight, but I'm not entirely sure that that is the case. It's just obviously that is when the fight will be made. It's the perfect time for that fight. Maybe there is a little bit of salty attitude in there, but I wouldn't think it was to the extent that can be imagined. And while you think that it might have a big effect on ticket sales and pay-per-view sales because of those two big events in the same month, and possibly on the weekend before and after each other, but still, I think with those two big heavyweight fights, Anthony Joshua and what will most likely be Dillian Whyte, and Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, fans are going to want to watch both. We haven't really heard much recently about the rematch. No one has really said anything since the mid part of December, which is kind of a good thing. If things are quiet, then negotiations are going on behind closed doors and talks are happening. Possibly Eddie Hearn is still trying to get either Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder for that April 13th date. Otherwise, he would have already announced that Dillian Whyte was facing Anthony Joshua for that date. So if you consider that there are talks going on between Eddie Hearn, Shelley Finkel and Frank Warren, then we don't really know when the fight could happen and which fights we will end up with. We could end up with Fury Wilder, we could end up with Fury Joshua, or even Joshua Wilder. We don't really know what we are going to get yet, because negotiations are probably in the closing stages. They will have to announce soon, because obviously training camps will have to begin, and there will have to be a first press conference. Despite the talks that are going on, I believe both fights will take place in April. Anthony Joshua's fight will obviously take place in April because Wembley is booked. And he has 3 potential opponents. They are Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte. It will be one of those 3, I think. Possibly Alexander Usyk, but that is way too soon really, I think. I don't think it will be Alexander Usyk yet. Dillian Whyte will get the shot if it is not Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury. But anyway guys, what do you think? When will the fight take place for Fury Wilder if there is a rematch, and which fight would you like to see? Please drop your thoughts in the comments below. Please like the video and subscribe for more content. Thank you guys.